Hey Budget Squad, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to click this video to join me for another budgeting adventure. In today's video, we will be diving into the world of budget categories, and I will be sharing with you my 2024 budget categories. If you are new to budgeting, budget categories refer to specific classification or groups that help organize and allocate your expenses and income in a systematic manner within a budgeting framework. These categories break down your spending and earnings into distinct sections, allowing you to understand where your money is going and to plan how you'll allocate it effectively. So let's go ahead and get into today's video. I will go ahead and zoom in so that you guys can see this. Budget categories are important because they do help you with financial organization. Categories help you organize your expenses and income, providing a clear overview of where your money is being spent and earned. This organization helps in identifying areas where you can potentially save or reallocate funds. When you have budget categories, it helps you to be able to effectively track your expenses. By categorizing expenses, you can track your spending habits more effectively. This insight enables you to identify areas where you might be overspending and make necessary adjustments to stay within your financial goals. Categories essentially are the building blocks of your budget plan. So I did go ahead and list out the budget categories that I am going to be using for 2024. I did get this budget category organizer from the Budget Mom. I did purchase her Building Blocks of Budgeting course, and this was in the course, this template. However, she does have a budget category organizer on her website in her free resource library that you can download if you want something similar to this. I did go ahead and list out my budget categories just to save time. As you can see, when you're creating your budget categories, you are going to put the heading in the little box, and then in the big box, you're going to put all of the things that fall under that heading. On your budget category, you also are going to have to give each section a different color. And these colors are what you are going to use when tracking your expenses using the highlighter method. I am going to be using these highlighters from the Budget Mom. This is the highlighter set that she just released. And I have gone ahead and put the names of my categories onto the highlighter color that I'm going to use. Having my highlighters labeled just makes tracking my expenses a lot easier, so I don't have to remember which color goes to which category. So let's go ahead and go over my budget categories for 2024. But I just want you guys to remember, everyone will categorize their spending differently, and your spending will be unique to you. I will be sharing with you the categories that I plan to use in 2024, and you can use them as a guideline to help you create your budget categories. So the first budget category that I am going to have is housing. My housing category is going to be in this gray color. This gray did not come from the Budget Mom highlighter set. When I purchased her set, I thought the colors in the highlighting set would be the colors that she used in her Excel program. However, not all the colors are in the highlighter set. Majority of them are included, but not all of them. So I went ahead and used this, I think this is called a midliner highlighter, to help me with my coloring. So housing is going to be this dark gray color. And under housing, it's going to cover house cleaning. I do like to get my house professionally cleaned once a month. It's going to cover my mortgage, home maintenance, home repairs, property taxes, home improvements, my HOA fees, and my homeowner's insurance. All things that fall in the housing category on my expense tracker will be highlighted with this gray color. The next category that I have is utilities. My utilities are going to be color coded with this brown color. And under utilities, utilities is going to cover my gas, my electricity, my cell phone bill, and my internet. The next category that I'm going to have is my food category. For me, food is going to cover my groceries, eating out, my son's lunches or snacks, and my coffee. Some people do break up their food into two different categories. They'll have an eating out category and a grocery category. I personally lump all of my food into one category. The budget category organizer, it definitely is a document that is, it's a working document. And what I mean by that is you can set up your categories, but throughout your financial journey, you might change some of your categories, or you might add things into the category that you did not have a category for before. So as you start tracking your expenses, everything should fall into a category. You should be able to track every expense or everything going in and out of your accounts with a color. My next category is going to be household. My household is going to be highlighted in this light gray. And for me, household is going to include my toiletries, cleaning supplies, laundry supplies, appliances, and technology. My next category is going to be fun/entertainment. In my fun/entertainment category, it's going to cover vacations, crafts, and hobbies for my son and I, parties, movies, concerts, any subscriptions that we may have, and sporting events. I do have to pay a spectator fee to watch my son play basketball, and that expense will come out of the entertainment category as well. My next category is going to be holidays and gifts. And under holidays and gifts, it's going to include birthdays, Christmas, anniversaries, holiday, and graduation gifts. And my holiday and gift category is going to be with this orange color. My next category is going to be transportation. Transportation is going to cover auto insurance, gas, car registration, maintenance, car repairs, parking fees. So if I have to pay to park somewhere, that will come out of transportation, and also public transportation. So if I have to take the coaster or train somewhere, or get an Uber or Lyft, that will come out of the transportation category. And transportation is going to be in this bluish purple color. I'm not sure the name of this color. She categorized it as blue, but it does not look that blue to me. Or it does look blue, but it has like a tint to it. My next category is going to be health and beauty. In my health and beauty category, it's going to include salon cost, hair products, personal hygiene items, my gym membership, my nails, co-pays, and dental/vision. And then it's also going to include my son's contact lenses or glasses. And my health and beauty envelope is going to be in this purple color. My next category is going to be personal. Under personal, it's going to cover shoes for myself, clothing for myself, and just my guilt-free spending that I use on myself. I'm going to use this pink color to identify my personal expenses. My next category is Jaden. This is my son. His category is going to include all of his school activities, his clothing cost, fun stuff that he may want to do, so like school dances, holiday stuff. I do like to do things for him during the holidays. It's going to cover his sports, his school supplies, and any hobbies that he has. He does love to read, so when he wants new books, it will come out of his envelope. And his color is blue. My next category is work/business. Under my work/business category, it's going to cover my professional clothing, my dry cleaning, professional fees or licensing. I am a teacher, so I do have to renew my credential, I believe, every 5 years, and work equipment. And for me, my work/business is going to be this color. It's going to be purple. And then I also have a miscellaneous category. My miscellaneous category is going to cover all small/unplanned expenses, and it's going to be this yellow color. Ideally, I don't plan to use the miscellaneous category often because I want to utilize the other categories. I think I've done a really good job at putting all of my expenses in categories, but if it comes to something that I'm not sure of, I can always put it in the miscellaneous category. And then I also am going to have a pet category. I did not give this one a color yet. Previously, it was a lime green. However, I did have to put my 12-year-old dog down last Friday. So I no longer am going to have pet expenses right now, but I know that eventually I am going to want to get another pet. So when that time comes, we will pick a color for my pet category. But right now I'm just going to keep it blank. On the bottom, I do have 3 other categories that do not have a color. I do keep them white on my expense tracker, and those are my investments, my debt, and my savings. Sure, those do not have a color. Yes, actually, and we are just going to give debt a red color. I do not have a red highlighter, so let me go ahead and grab one. Let me go ahead and grab one quickly. And I'm just going to use this color for my debt category. Well, that is a look at my budget categories for 2024. Understanding and managing these budget categories can pave the way to financial stability and achieving your long-term financial goals. Remember, a well-planned budget is a powerful tool for taking control over your finances. Thanks for joining in today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more financial tips. Until next time, happy budgeting.